For today's Zoom activity, we did a 3D hand design. What we did was we started out with a piece of paper and a pencil, eraser, and a black marker or black crayon, and then crayons to add color or colored pencil. I wouldn't recommend using marker for this one just because we have to add lights and darks with color, and that's kind of difficult to do it with marker. So stick with crayon to color or colored pencil. Those would work best. Okay, we traced our hand first of all on the piece of paper. After that, we went ahead and started using the marker or the black crayon to add some lines. Since we're making it 3D from a 2D piece of art, what we want to do, it's going to give the illusion of 3D. Okay, it's not actually going to be three-dimensional. We're not going to be able to feel it. We're starting out drawing a line to the hand, and then we're going to draw kind of like a hill over where the hand is to give it the appearance that there is a raised surface there. Okay, remember a two-dimensional space is something that has height and width, and a three-dimensional surface is something that has height, width, and depth. So you're going to keep drawing these lines that go up to the hand and then give kind of like a hill or a bump over the hand and then continue on the other side. Okay, you're just going to keep doing that until you fill up the page with those lines. Okay, you can pause this and stop and slow it down anytime you want if you need to stop it while you're doing this. Now, if you leave a space that's too big, you can always go back and add more in there. Okay, and you're going to do a bump over each of the fingers. Don't forget to do the end of the finger as you go. See right there? I'm going to need to go in and add another one to fix that. If you don't do the end of the finger, when we erase the pencil lines at the end, you're not going to be able to see where the end of the finger is. So I'm going back and adding some more lines. The more lines you have, the better you're going to be able to see the outline of that hand. You can do them really wide, but you may not be able to see the outline of the hand there. Okay, now I'm going back to do the outline of the hand. Okay, so fill in any of those that you feel like are big spaces. I'm going to fast forward through this so that you can see the finished product. Okay, so you can see now, okay, I'm just going back and filling those in. Okay, so you have a completed project that looks like the outline of a hand, but the surface looks raised because of the bump that you did when you went over the hand and fingers. Okay, so after that, you're ready to go ahead and add some color. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up part 2. Okay, and for part 2, traced out, and as you can see, I added quite a bit more to mine. For part 2, you're going to go ahead and start adding color. Okay, when you add color, I want you to notice that I am doing it darker where the edge of the hand is, and the paper starts here. Okay, so where the edge of that hand is, both directions, up and across, you're going to make it a little bit darker. At the top of your hand, you're going to leave it white, okay? And then you're going to get gradually darker until you get to the outside part where the edge of the hand is. The reason that we're doing that is we're going to make it look like light is hitting the top part of your hand and that there's a shadow around the edge. What that will do is it will increase that look of 3-dimension, okay? That look of 3D. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some more color to it. Okay, see how I'm doing it darker there and making it get lighter as it goes out. We call that gradation. Okay, we're adding it, getting lighter and lighter. All right, that process of going from dark to light is gradation. Okay, so we're going to add some of that. And then remember, leave the top of the hand white. You're going to do the same thing with the fingers as you go. Okay. So every color, you're going to do it darker along there, make it have that white space at the top, and then it can get lighter as you go out away from the hand, okay? So you're going to do the whole hand that way. Okay, now I'm still working on my example. I'll post a picture of it when it's finished, but this is what it looks like so far. Okay, so I'm still working on it, but you can see the white areas in here and then starting up on the fingers are going to give it that look of 3D. Okay, it looks like it's raised up off the surface of the paper. All right, so I hope you guys have fun with that one.